Hey everyone, I just wanted to give you an update on how everything's going. This is day 12 post op. Saw the surgeon for a follow up last Friday. He said everything seems to be going well. There is still some inflammation and fluid in the inner ear that is causing some deafness in that surgically repaired ear. But that is going to subside as the swelling and the healing continues. Otherwise, he's taken me off of my restrictions and I can resume doing daily stuff within limits. My balance is still a little bit off sometimes when I turn quickly or I bend down and come back up. I lose my balance a little bit, but I am really impressed with how quickly my brain is starting to adapt to its new reality. My brain is kicking into high gear, basically, learning to balance again without that use of that vestibular organ. But otherwise, most of the symptoms are gone. There's still some tinnitus continuing, but I would describe it as a 5 out of 10, as where it used to be an 8 out of 10. So the tinnitus is a little bit more tolerable. Like I said, I still can't hear out of my right ear. And when I talk, I hear my own voice in that ear as if I had my finger plugging my ear. But that will, of course, get better. My primary care physician this morning also mentioned that things appeared to be going pretty well. So I've got an audiology test and another meeting with the surgeon on, I think it's Friday, March 14th. I think that's the day, whatever that Friday is, to test my hearing, see how the hearing is coming along. That's 6 weeks out from now, so we'll see how everything's going. And the surgeon said, as time goes by, we will see if the second surgery is even needed. If everything pretty well resolves itself with the first surgery, then he doesn't see a need, conservatively, to do the second surgery. But if we do the second surgery, it will not happen until probably June, about 6 months after the first surgery, he said. But again, he's being very conservative, and he's not 100% sure whether that second surgery is even going to be necessary, depending on how well this first surgery resolves the symptoms. So just wanted to give you guys an update. Thank you so much for all your love, for all your well wishes and your prayers, and thank you so much for your wonderful gifts that have helped Victoria and I get through this time. One more thing is, the surgeon mentioned also that I will not need physical therapy, vestibular therapy, occupational therapy. I asked him about it, and he said that my vestibular therapy is to walk around as much as possible, which Victoria and I have been doing, whether it's going to the grocery store. I've got the rollator, which I've been using for long distance walking, but for short distance walking, I have been using the cane I haven't been using it around the house simply because there's furniture and walls close by, and the distances that I'm walking are very, very short. But going to the grocery store, I can use the cane, but use a shopping cart to help me with balance, or I can use the rollator if I choose to. But I've been using the rollator more when we walk around the mall, which we have done a couple of times. We went to the Springfield Mall and I walked around both levels of the mall with the rollator. But at this point, I'm still quite weak between the back stuff and the hip and this vestibular SSCD stuff. My body has gotten quite weak. I need to build up my endurance. I need to build up my strength. So, I will be hitting the exercise bike as often as I can to do at least 5 to 10 minutes on the exercise bike and just kind of build my strength up as I go. And I've got a 10-pound set of weights that I can use to do some lightweight exercise to keep my arm strength up. But trying to do everything I can to get over all of this. But again, thank you all so much. You all have been such a blessing to Victoria and I, and we cannot express our gratitude to each and every one of you enough. So that is my update at 12 days post-op.